right, and welcome back to. We've got the NFC Championship coming up next from Washington. Um, Looks like Washington's having some global warming too, as we're at 75 degrees in Washington D.C. in January, which is unheard of. But anyway, here we are, nice warm game. So familiar to Los Angeles, as that's pretty normal temperature for them, but. This is interesting. Lambert versus Bravo. Bravo's been dinged up most of the year as quarterback. Lambert's in the MVP conversation, especially if he can push him through here and get LA to the Super Bowl. That might really solidify Lambert's MVP consideration. But we'll see how things go. And without further ado, let's just get down to the field and see how this. See how this sucker plays out, huh? So Washington's going to start with the ball. Bravo has been deemed healthy. I think all his nicks and dings are finally figured out, as they're going to open up with Kaiser, the rookie, on the outside, and he gets 16 yards. And that's good because Washington's really had a hard time establishing the run. I think they're ranked 25th in the running game this year. It's been inconsistent. They've done a three-headed attack since moving on from Purnell. Well, they didn't really move on from Purnell. Purnell moved on from them and signed with the Packers. They've had a hard time establishing the run, and that's made the offense for Washington a little trickier this season. But that opening run, getting things established, would be great for Bravo in the passing game, as it does show to they hit Cornette on a short pass that he turns into a long pass for 30 yards. And, wow, Washington, before I can even get my thoughts together, has marched down the field and scored a touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. So we only saw three touchdowns in the last game, and here we go. We already got one opened up with 5 minutes into the game. So here goes Lambert and company. Let's see if they can get. They're going with some interesting inside runs there on short yardage, and they're not able to convert. Washington stops them twice, on second and short and on third and short, and they're going to get the ball back. Oh, boy. There's Petway on the outside, and that's going to be unnecessary roughness. It's going to tack some extra on. So that's some big passes from Washington to open this up, but they've had some wide open guys, and then the Rams aren't helping themselves, getting frustrated this early in the game with an unnecessary roughness that's going to push Washington down to the 30-yard line. Petway's looking for pass, doesn't get it. Let's see, do they kick a field goal from the 30? They do. Washington goes up 10-0, and that's pretty quick into this game. 6 minutes, 53 left, and Washington's up 10-0. Let's see if the Rams and Lambert can get established. Bruce Wells, another Utah standout. And they don't. Washington holds them to 3 and out, and Washington's coming out firing. They're going for the big plays, and it looks like LA's game plan was a little more conservative, go for the dink and dunks, because Washington's already hit several big pass plays, as Bravo does go down there, gets sacked in kind of scary territory back at his own 2-yard line, and Washington's going to have to punt. So that's a good stop, but I think LA needs to take some risks, try to get some passes beyond the sticks, as they do go for an up-the-middle run from Brown and get stuffed. So we're going to be at 2nd and 9 as Lambert gets sacked by Haywood. And Haywood, I think, was the sack leader this year. He had 17 in the regular season, and he gets through there and gets to Lambert. As they do finally hit Brandon Gibson from Lambert, and that's been the connection. Brandon Gibson's the leader in passing, but they do go for it on 4th down, though, and Washington's Wisniewski, linebacker gets through and gets the sack, and that's going to be a turnover on downs and put Washington in great field position as he finds Moyeki, the tight end, for another first down. That's Bravo. Looking up top, there's Moyeki again, another 12-yard gain, and let's see if they get the run going. That's going to be Rudy Spring in the running game, but he's not able to get anything going there, and this is more indicative of how Washington's running game's been this season. Just no gains, short yardage that ends up putting them in 3rd and longs. As happens again, Bravo's able to connect, but not enough, and that's going to get him to 4th down. But they are going to get 3 more points, and Washington's going to open it up to a 13-0 lead on L.A., and L.A. really needs to get something established in terms of, kind of anything as they go incomplete there from Lambert, 3rd and 9. Let's see if they can get a first down. They look for the fullback and not able to complete. So another 3-and-out from the Rams as get a decent return from Washington there, and they're going to get the ball back. But there's Kaiser again, -1 yard. Bravo goes back to pass on 2nd and 11. Complete to Garcon, and that's going to get 9 yards. So we're at 3rd and short, and there's a spot maybe you can run from. Rudy Spring gets 9 yards on the outside to get that first down on 3rd and 2, and they'll go on 1st down, running it again, and that's going to be Rudy Spring for 15 yards on the other side of the ball. And then here we go with Kaiser. There's going to be unnecessary roughness on the Rams, and that's going to be another automatic first down for Washington. And so, man, I got to say, Washington looks like they came prepared for this game. They are a veteran team. They've been to several Super Bowls. They won one, and they've been here before. They've been in the NFC Championship, and Washington's, still relatively a newcomer, or LA's still relatively a newcomer, as Washington gets more points on the board to go up 20-0